Hey guys, it's Jan, also known as Unbluster, and today we are taking a look at the Evangelion Unit-00, the one for Rei Ayanami. This is an old kit, basically a licensed collectible kit. So here you go, guys. And it's Christmas time, so we're going to be unboxing some pretty interesting old kits, essentially for collection's sake. And Evangelion is pretty much my favorite anime, and in my opinion, also the best anime ever made. So if you disagree with me, go ahead and leave your comments down below. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. Do we have a normal part number? I don't think. Oh, we do. Item number 92224, 1600 yen. Okay, so that's actually quite expensive for retail from back in the day. And at 1600 yen, that's probably because of the price of the licensing from Gainax. So here, and it looks like it was designed by somebody named Ikuto Yamashita. So there you go. That's Rei Ayanami, one of the classic characters from back in the day in anime. She's like pretty much like a prototype of that type of character. I don't recall exactly what it's called, Kundere or something like that. And it looks like it came from 2011, so pretty cool. All right. Oh, it's been a long time since I've been wanting. Like, I've had this kit for about a year now. One of my friends ended up showing me that we were able to do like a group buy on some of the kits that he wanted and some of the kits that I wanted. So this was one of the kits that I wanted. Basically, this completed my collection. I already had two different versions of Unit 1. So here you go. Project Ava, Nerve, mini four-wheel drive. And if you know enough about the anime, you'll know that Nerve is the organization that runs the Ava, and they use them to fight against the angels, to prevent third impact. So here you go, right there. Pretty cool. And this came with just regular tires, and most of the time when you do any licensing type of stuff, you're going to be dealing with a much cheaper kit, and that definitely shows here because they wanted to keep the cost down, trying to maximize the amount of money they can extract out of the product because of the licensing that they had to deal with. So here, yeah, just regular tires, but it's whenever you see a tire like this marked with that, you know that it came from one of these kits, from either this or the other two. And this is the Mark II Thundershot Mark II, essentially. And let's look at the so it is ABS right there from the at least that's a material. They didn't change that, at least. And it's the iconic what do you call it, kind of yellow design for the made for the Unit 0 color scheme right here. It kind of makes sense that they used the Thundershot because of this cover over here. Essentially, this canopy kind of shows like what the head of what the Unit 0 would actually look like. So it kind of makes sense, and it's kind of a prototype. Let me see what else we have here. Let's look at the bumpers. It looks like the bumpers were just the regular ABS, the N02, and then the T01 right there. And it looks like let's see, actually maybe the bumpers are a little different. Let's see if that says anything different. Oh, it looks like the bumpers are different. These are reinforced ABS, the T01, and then I'm guessing the N02, since they're on the same runner. Both of those are going to be different. So yeah, there you go. It's polycarbonate ABS. Oh, something just popped out. That just shows you how old this kit is. It probably popped out of that spot right there. So as long as it's in the packaging, I'm okay with it. So there you go. The N02 and then the T01. All right, let's set that aside. And then on this one, the chassis was different. I think these were some of the earlier kits that had the different materials that came with the kit. At least one of the earlier ones from at that time. Looks like it was this used to be attached over here for, let's look at it. Yeah, this is also the PCABS chassis. One of the cool things about this kit is that it's PCABS, but the color is black. So if you want to go into the PCABS chassis and it's one of the you want it in black, this is one of the kits that you can actually get it from. I don't think they ever sold PCABS in black in a separate kit. I usually come across them included with kits, so that's one of the kind of annoying things about PCABS. But nowadays they've been coming in many different colors now, so that's actually pretty cool that Tamiya has been doing that, and that's been one of the best things that they've been doing recently. So pretty cool that they included the PCABS black with this kit. So that's actually one of the cool things, one of the best things about this kit. And then let's look at the hardware. Essentially, since it's an old kit, the likelihood that you're going to find the Mabuchi motors is much better than the than the more recent ones. And it's a little hard to see because the plastic is kind of old actually. The plastic is kind of old here. You can kind of see the Mabuchi sign right there on the right. Mabuchi motor patented, and you can kind of see the age of the grease as well. That's like a good indicator that this is an original. And then, like I said too, this is an old kit, and this exact kit, they have not reissued. Probably because they don't want to pay for the licensing again to reissue this kit. And that's actually going to factor into the collectability of this particular kit. So, Mabuchi motor. It's going to have the red wind. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's going to be a little tough to see. There you go. You can kind of see it shine in there. A 4-to-1 gear ratio. And the rollers they look like a little bit of a mint green or fluorescent green color right there. And then let's see, nothing else out of the ordinary from that kit. And I think these are just regular shafts. Yeah, as far as I can tell, these are just regular shafts. Some of the older kits back in the day had surprisingly different parts. And then the 5-spoke wheels from back in the day, these are, what color are these? Silver? Yeah, these are silver 5 spokes. Let me see, just a regular plastic wheel. So those are pretty cool. Back in the day, everybody used to run the 5 spokes. And this is one of my favorite parts of the kit. The special, you can tell right there, the special. Actually, I'm not sure exactly what that says. I'll put it here in English if I could find what this actually translates into. I'll probably ask one of my friends to do the translation, and we'll put the caption right there. Let's see if there's anything other than the branding slightly different. Yeah, it looks like it also keeps in track that you can tell that there's a difference in the tire at least. The stickers are there as well. And then the rest of the manual is pretty much the same. Nothing out of the ordinary from the rest of it, from what I can tell. Just the main branding over here at the top. Yes, the stickers. Finally, the stickers. All right. There you go. Evangelion 0 Nerve. God's in his heaven. All's right with the world. That is a reference to, I think, like an old book or an old play. I don't recall exactly. Unit 0 right there. Prototype. And then let's look. Emergency. Those are some of the designs that were added. At least those were pretty iconic in the anime back in the day. I'd always loved the little details that they put in every episode of the series. And that's one of the things I like about the series is pretty much all the little episodes, like all the little hints, all the little small things that they include in each scene. A small thing like toothpicks, if you've seen what I mean, the little scene about about when they didn't have enough power, they'd had a blackout in nerve, and you saw the two leaders, Fuyutsuki and Ikari. They were both standing or sitting in buckets of water, just all of the tiny little things about the anime. That's what I love about them the most. So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and rate this kit in terms of value, collectability, and upgradability. So, for value, we're gonna base it specifically just from the old MSRP, because these are gonna be much more expensive if you're actually going to do like a collector hunt. But I don't remember how much I paid for this one. That's why I'm basing it off of the old MSRP. And if you actually even look at the old MSRP, it was already quite expensive. Over here, it's 1,600 yen. Most of the kits that you're going to see nowadays probably come in at around 1,200 yen at the most. And that extra 400 yen kind of is like if you're a kid and then you saw this at a shop, 1,600 yen, especially, when you were young, you're probably not going to have that much money. So honestly, the value of the kit is going to be like a 6, because there's not much like race-worthy stuff that you could actually have included in the kit. But one of the biggest draws for this kit actually in particular is its collectability. Now, this series, this particular kit was made specifically for when they had Evangelion 2.0 for that particular movie, the one where it says you cannot advance. So it was made that particularly for that video, not for that video, for that movie. So basically for licensing stuff, and then basically anytime you do like any cross promotion, things are gonna get even more rare. So stuff like this, you could even see the Gynax sticker still sitting over there. That makes it even more collectible. Anytime that there's collaboration, there's a good chance that they're likely to not do that again. So for me, collectability is a 15. For upgradability, one of the great things about this kit is that it's, it has MSL. While it's not ideal for MS Flex, most of the time what you want to use is the regular MS, the MS Pro. Those are a little bit better technically because of a little bit stiffness at the center chassis. On this one, the fact that it was included with PC ABS, that's actually quite good, and that gives you a little bit more stiffness. So that's actually slightly better in one way, where it has a little bit of stiffness, but it loses a little bit of smoothness in the flexibility part. So it's kind of a good and bad, but that's really the only part other than the bumpers that are slightly upgraded. Everything else is stock. So for upgradability, I'm gonna have to give it a 7. Not much of an increase. So all in all, this kit, when you add it all up, the average score is 9.3. All right, so there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching this one in particular. This is near and dear to my heart, one of my favorite animes that I've ever seen. I honestly think that Evangelion was the best anime ever. So here you go. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for watching. Go Race.